どうも皆さん、こんにちは。生主ルパンです。アウターワールドでございます。はい、宇宙のね、ゲーム数々、SF のね、ゲームがね、いっぱい入れてるかと思うんですけども、これもあってね、マネアツではあるんですが、ちょっと遊びたいなと思いまして、はい、やっていきますよ。各種プラットフォームでね、リリースされてるんでね、気になった方はぜひダウンロードしてみてください。来たぞ。宇宙には成功が待っているというのに、まだ地球にこだわってるんですが、ハルシオンへいらっしゃい。記号が所有管理を運営する。たった10年の旅ですが、体感は短く数分。乗着に階段安全な。あなたの生産性の最大限に達せる完璧な社会を目指せるんです。おまけに完全雇用。中国人も大したことありませんよ。この世界を飛び出せば自分で運命を切り自ら切ることができるのです。入植者蘇生できず、コロニーの端に放置。セキュリティテル侵害。すっげえカックしてる。
Hundreds of thousands of colonists will have to drift out here forever just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. This looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
茶葉焼きついてるね。
Not likely, bootlickers.
一括解明と。おお、やられちゃうぜ。テラ2。
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more like something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
おっさん言いたい放題言い過ぎだよね。聞こえてますけどね。宇宙船、はい。彼の名前はホーソン。着地点であったのを待ってます。
I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. I'm all the colonists are counting on you.
久しぶりによし、あんたがタイム。本当です？
Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Also, don't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the party on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing.Nasty way to go.
ハルシオンへようこそ。はい、どうもです。とりあえず向かっていくか。飛び越える。で、なんかあったりするわけじゃないね。シャワム。LS じゃんダッシュ、はい、身をかがめてあれかじゃあね怖い怖いはい、よいしょっとこれはまあまあいける余裕っしょお何だどうしたあーいった何かよ。
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
じっとしてる止血してやっから。
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
スペースなんなんだって
We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
洞窟で抱えて出口を塞ぐなんて正気から死んだも同然だぞ。
Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
それよりも俺に銃を貸してくれ、助けを呼びに行くから。本着地の船があると俺が代わりに追跡してやるよ。バカを言うな、殺される前に俺の銃貸せ。俺の銃貸してくれや。
Okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. just nailed it that time.
オッケー、来たぞ。これで撃ったりしたらやばいよな。それはやっちゃいけないことだよな。やばい。テクニカルタイムディレクション。痛い。はいはいはい。いいね。はい、すべて取っていきましょう。いろいろ起こってるね。こんなもんか。ハッキングとジョーピッキング。よいしょ。ちゃう。あ、ちゃう。開けよ。た。うい。ライトピストル。いいね、この感じ好きよ。この雰囲気も好きよみたいな。よいしょ。
Hey, get over here before you get yourself killed.
は
Don't know where you came from,
stop.
stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
ただの着陸なんじゃない？ほっとけよ。あんたの同僚が持ってるよ。
Really? How is he?
死にはしない。稲荷をやられてやった。
Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. こんなんから逃げてるの Well,
かね。
sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report.
お、やる気
Then
満
it's
々にな
gonna
ってん
be
じゃん。いい
fucking
じゃん、いいじゃん。
laminated.
Here we go.
最高でいい。はい、レベルアップ。やったぜ。
gonna take a lot of paperwork.
よし。こんなもんか。開けます。
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
ほうほほう。
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
そらどうも。じゃあ解放してもらいましょうか。
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
エイダ。
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
ほほう。何を乱用したわけじゃ
I
ない。
detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks.
嘘でしょ。
Prepare to reject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
今地上にいるの分かってんの
You
か
are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
この船を
I
飛
am
ばす必要があ
incapable
る。
of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
着陸した時に放送に会うことになる
I
って言っ
deduce
たよ。
from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
放送は死んだ。
I
残念だ。
understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
ああ、なるほど。俺がキャプテン放送である必要があるんだな。でなければ船は飛ばせない。分かったわ。でも俺はホーソンじゃない。ホ
I
ーソンは死んだ。
understand. You are speaking metaphorically. You wandered outside the ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience.
ああ、分かってないんだな。俺
I
の名前は
understand.
ルシ
You
ル
are
パン。
going undercover with an alias. I will update my discretion protocol accordingly. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
ガレージに座ってるだけでそういう見つかるとは思
Astutely
う。
observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge
Okay.
identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
あるいはキャプテンホーソン。気に入った。この馬鹿げたキャプテンホーソンを要請。
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
ほう。あとどうする
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
無慈悲な暴力を支払ってのはどうだよ。失礼。じゃあいただきます。では賢く選びましょう。略奪さと何ら変わりないね。
Grease monkey. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Pumpkin, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
あんたがもちろんそうだな。
Outpost administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course, I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
俺の船修理が必要なんだ。電力調査機を探す。
Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. You're the first stranger to wander into town in an age. Scripture tells us nothing happens without reason.
興味を持っているとしよう。この前書に何をしている
The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste.
向こうを放り込
I'm
めばい
afraid
つ
I
もじゃ
can't
ん
spare the
か。
workers. We're strapped for bodies as it is. And there is a small element of personal danger.
あっさ。それは仕方ないね。
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
おい。ほう。何をすればいいか教えてくれ。驚きだな、それは想像もつか
I'm
なか
not
った。
trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
なんか読書の解決したいにいくらか
Good
請求
Lord,
する
no, I
と。
don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak
やる
to
こ
their
と多い
leader,
な。
Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
やれることはやってみる。
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. So,
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
そう
great.
だな。意味わかんな
I
いで
got
す
my
ね。
wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
じゃあ行ってきますよ。どうも。
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
キャンプに入りたくて来たんじゃない？
Now that you mention it, you don't have the look of an indentured laborer about you. Not nearly enough despair in your eyes.
二人の人間ではないか。パルパーティーの
looked at it.
Parvati, are you still in the custom of collecting flowers? You're welcome to take your pick. I do apologize for visiting upon your intentions. You and yours are welcome here. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
リードとあんたの和解を依頼された。
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace then?
あんたの町の電気を利用している。町を戻らないと電力がなくなる、そんな話だったか。町を戻らないと電力がなくなるんだとか。
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
状況は深刻だ。もうすぐあんたのところで電
You're
力し
doing
ます。
this for Reed? Why?
キャンプに電力調整機がある。俺の船に修理が必要なんだ。
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
どっちにしろってマジかよ。あんたの問題首突っ込むには俺は船を直したいだけなんだ。
Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down Reed's cannery, and scrap it for parts.
あ、そうですか。
I always wanted to poke around in here.
これどうにかしないとだな。からかいける。入ると。どうも。4秒。ハッキング4秒とか。よいしょ。あっつい痛い。 らおらおらおらおらおら。なんか100きつかった。さあ来たぞ。
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
ここか。変更。
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
そうですね。こんなもんさっさと出たいんだけど。ネックレス。よいしょ。おい。ドアの解除。はい、OK。はいな、盗んじゃう。ほらほらほらほら。ナイスー。たまにいいな。よし。最高。
Two more. What'll happen to Miss McDick? Incoming! Get past that armor!
ほらほらほらほらほらほらほらほら。すげえ壊しかった。ちゃう。うん。いろいろあるな。
scalded.
痛い。危ねえな。たまにいいや。
If we send the power to this planet, what happens to the world? Is it bad, Remy?
That makes sweepy.
ああ。うわ、やばい。
Let's go. If we send the power
これを
to
こ
this
こはクリア
planet,
したいね。
what happens to the world?
Processing safe security patrol.
Look out!
痛い。どこ？そこか。よいしょ。どこにいるの？
Everyone all right?
おお、びっくりした。これで上か。あれだ。よし。
Last. I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
そうですね。ち。なんだあれ。ハンマーだ。こっちじゃねえよ。とりあえず外だよ。ほっといていいんじゃねえかよ。じゃあね。見たな。 行くんだ？こっちか。違うな。こっちか。これでこう行ってこうだ。
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey,
これで
mister?
か。
Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask
う
you.
ん。
Do you
どうした？
understand what you're about to do?
君の意見を聞かせてもらっ
I
ていい
don't
かな
think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore.
うん。
But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
リードトップソン。有力ながら一応は死ぬと言っていた。
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
ほう。
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
お前はどっちの味方なの？
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
じゃあ行くか。状態。続行。植物状にするか。はい。でまた脱走者はそうだね、賛同的になるよね。
Watch out!
あら、どこだ。よいしょ。 ういっと。さあ戻ろう。
This'll be quick. Don't mess with us.
よし。ありがたくいただいてこう。さあ、はいさ。さあ、はいさ。
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
別に波があるわけじゃない。あんたの電力調整器が必要だっただ
That
けだ。
power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
ほう。解除し
All
な。
right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
それはどうもありがとうございます。
Stand down.
はい、いただきます。では失礼しました。
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive one? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
あの脱走者で一応だ残して去ったんだ。君は同じことやしても不思議じゃないと
I
思う。
have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
いいよ、おいで。
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
よいしょ。
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is... What can I do for you, Captain?
調
Do
整
you
器
know
ならあ
how
り
to
ね。
install a power regulator? Step 1.
だから説
Pick
明
up your
して
power
くれ。
regulator. Step 2. Approach the terminal located in
そ
our
の
engine
4、お
room.
祝いします。
Step 3.
みんなお
Insert
祝い
power
します。
regulator. Step 4. Celebrate. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
上がった。のはしごを登る。これか。はい、どうぞ。おお、動いた動いた。
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are
設置
operating
したよ。
within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
行こう。いいね、かっこいい。
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha,
Yes.
there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
これ以上ないぐらい人気
Great.
だよ。
Excellent. Let's move on. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We are dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
No.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
上がったよ。はい、ということで、おお、綺麗だね。今回はここまでとさせていただきます。結構がっつりやった感はあるけどね。アウターワールド、いかがだったでしょうか。言った通り各種プラットフォームでですね、いろいろリリースされておりますので、気になった方はぜひダウンロードしてみて遊んでみてくださいって感じですかね。はい。自分はパソコン版やっておりますけどね。はい。どうかなっていう感じです。近いうちもう一個別口のね、そういうスペース系のこういうゲームが出るとかね。はい、気になってるゲームあるんですけど、これまでやるまでの間にちょっと遊ぶのがいいかななんて思っておりますよ。ということで今回はここまでです。この動画いいねと思っていただけたら高評価、チャンネル登録ぜひぜひよろしくお願いいたします。では次回 また別のゲームでお会いいたしましょう。ほんじゃあまたな。ご視聴ありがとうございました。コメント、高評価、チャンネル登録ぜひお待ちしております。毎日18時に投稿しております。